Thank you for tuning in. I'm Josh. I'm one of the hosts of our talk show. And in 4 weeks, we'll be celebrating 1 year on YouTube. And to celebrate that, what we would like to do is do a $50 Amazon giveaway if we reach 300 subscribers before our 1 year. If not, we'll give away a $25 Amazon gift card. And to enter, all you have to do is subscribe and put hashtag our talk show on any of our social medias, comments, anything. Tweet us, Facebook, share. So once again, if we get 300 subscribers in the next month, we would give away a $50 Amazon gift card. If not, a $25 Amazon gift card to one of you lucky subscribers. So thanks again for a wonderful year on YouTube. And on our 1 year anniversary, we'll announce the subscriber. So stay tuned. Yeah, the intro won't play. What's up, everyone?
Oh, you broke the intro?
I guess so.
Can you hear me? Oh,
How's everyone doing today? Yeah, we can hear you.
Mike's working. Good job. Sorry, folks. We would have had an intro, but our producers broke it.
Probably.
As usual, hope you can hear me. I'm DJ. And the astute guy over on the other side with the other camera is Josh.
We're on two cameras.
Yeah, we're on two cameras. Makes it look like we're 6 feet away, but we are not.
Are you really going to mess with the camera right now? I've had enough shit going on.
So, how was your day, Josh?
It was good.
Was it good?
Yeah, to a point.
Till you got home?
That was fine, too.
You sound like you're having troubles in your life, my friend. Oh, no. Nobody can hear you now.
Why?
I don't know.
This is Adam. They can hear me. So usually we do a Tuesday show.
Move the belly.
God, now I gotta check your mic.
Gotta check my mic every 15 minutes.
You're good.
Make sure it's still working.
Make sure it's still working.
My wife is watching Hi Wife.
Is she?
Yeah.
Hello, Kim.
Bored of the normal day-to-day shit.
So we usually have a whole segment thing, but we're testing a new setup. We thought we'd go live. Why not? All right. Last week we do apologize for Tuesday's episode when you can't hear DJ for 30 minutes. I know that's why you guys tune in.
You're right. Halfway through 30 minutes. Your
wife is very upset.
Oh yeah, she just likes hearing my voice.
She was not having it.
She doesn't want to hear any of you guys or any.
I don't blame her.
She didn't give a fuck about you and Adam.
Who does?
She comes here for the D.
For the D. Your wife is a milestone follower.
Yeah, but we told her she's not allowed to enter because she's my wife. She just likes hearing my voice.
Oh, sorry. Playback.
So what do you want to talk about today, Josh? You got anything in mind?
I'm really tired of trying to be in people's lives when they don't want me to.
See, that seems odd because I keep telling you to fuck off, and here you are.
When did you tell me to fuck off? When did this happen?
What?
You telling me to fuck off?
Oh, maybe it's just only in my dreams.
Why would you dream of that?
I don't know. Something about the silence of not hearing your voice anymore.
You just want the cigarettes and the money, but not my voice or me?
That's it.
Wow. You want all this to run, so you don't want me to do it?
I mean, who wouldn't have a problem with trying to be in people's lives?
I dealt with this like years ago too. I was just tired of fighting to be in someone's life.
Because it's rough. You can't be places where people don't want you.
Well, not like that. It's just like when you try to hang out with someone and they don't want to hang out. When they said they want to, you get what I'm saying? Like, it shouldn't be that difficult is what I'm trying to say. To be in someone's life.
Well, no, I don't think it should be. If
I'm just annoyed with it. I'm just really annoyed.
If people want you around,
usually it shows.
You'll be around.
Yeah.
You know.
But like mixed messages, like I don't like it. I don't like it at all. Just like the new Apex, like
yeah.
Well, you know, I got 12 kills.
Stole all my kills. I don't want to talk about it.
I beat my record.
Only because you stole like 6 of my kills.
It says we have a comment. Is that your wife?
She said hello in mine. What is this?
I guess it shows up here too.
Does it? Does it say hello?
I think so, yeah. Usually I only got a, what's it called? YouTube comments, but I don't see any YouTube comments.
That's okay. See, unfortunately, Josh is like always working on the setup. So the setup, it's forever changing. Like, I don't think there'll ever be a place where he's comfortable with it. Right?
I like to try new things and evolve the craft.
So it's like we were trying the split cameras, even though we're still sitting 2 inches from each other.
But I needed to figure out how to do it.
Yeah, but he needed to figure out how to do it in case we ever want to like move around the room, add more people, you know, blase.
Stuff like that. Figure out how we can talk to each other when we turn our heads.
Yeah, on the camera it was looking like he was
we're always facing
the same way. You know, which is just a mirror change and stuff like that.
True. So the Apex came out Tuesday. It says we're playing Apex on Facebook, but we're not.
I wanted to, but Josh won't let me.
Because you won't pay attention to the show.
There's another TV and a PlayStation 4 right there. I can just sit over there.
So I just go live by myself and you're just on camera?
I'm going to be on camera talking to you, just whooping ass while I'm talking to you.
But then you can't pay attention and you're talking to Sonia.
No, I won't talk on the other mic. I'll just be on this mic. But then I'll be screaming about fucking noobs. And
wait, what'd you want to talk about? I was like, DJ, I just told you a heart-filled story and you didn't listen?
And get out of my house, you little bitch. And,
like,
you know.
You're on my account.
Because, you know, like it's bad. You know, if you're an online gamer, you know that it's just horrible.
Horrible.
And well, because you get, like, me and Sonya played a ranked match in Platinum.
Yeah.
And the guy got down within like 30 seconds. Like, he was on the ground. We didn't have shit, so we left him. Right? We made an executive decision and left his new bass there.
Me plenty of times.
Plenty of times.
But you won the game.
Some of the times,
got
right?
Points.
Right. There's always that chance that I'm going to do it by myself. Right. Well, it's happened over 3 times, right? So
3 out of what?
I don't know, probably 50 or so, but that's
what
still
percentage?
3. That's still 3 more than you.
No, I won a game by myself.
In ranked?
Yeah. The ring killed them, but I still won.
No, I don't
won.
count those. I've got 2 or 3 of those too, but I don't count those. I count the ones where I fought the teams and won. Right, like
I witnessed one of them, and then Sonya witnessed 2 of them.
Right, so like
Okay.
But so we left him, and then for the rest of the 16 minutes of the match, the dude just spammed us, calling us trash.
Didn't he go in and pick the fight without telling you?
I don't know what he did. Like, he separated from us for a few seconds and started shooting at people, and then fucking decided he was just gonna call us trash for 45 minutes while we tried to get the win by ourselves.
Trash.
Oh yeah, we were just horrible.
You are trash.
I'm telling you, 15 minutes of, like, Sonya's phone was dinging every 10 seconds. Just trash.
Because he was messaging it.
Right. Then he said, "You're trash."
You're trash?
Yeah.
Like, he called you out?
No, he's just like, "You're trash," right? And was sending it to both me and Sonya.
He created a whole group chat for this?
Yeah.
Just to call you trash?
Just to call us trash. And then I try not to be petty, right? I'm like, all right, he's just an angry, like, 3-year-old calling us trash all the time. But we know he's probably like a 50-year-old man.
Wait, the robot voice come on in your mic?
No, it's just the message. And I'm like, you know what? I text back, "Your mom." I wanted to keep it down to 2 words, right? Because he was just texting
your mom.
Yeah, just your mom.
Was it you are mom? Or was it Y-O-R?
No, I didn't say he was my mom. That'd be weird.
You just put what? Your mom?
Coughing like
and how do you feel about that?
I don't know. Like, even when I'm mad at people, I try not to, like, I'm not going to 15 minutes spam your trash.
I don't even talk to the noobs that I play with, other randos. Like, I mute them, and I just play the game, and I just ping a lot.
I like leaving the mic on so I can hear them when I leave them, right? Because, like, if I'm running with a team, especially two randos, right, and then they go down immediately. Right, like 2 shots and they're down. Oh, wow. I am out. I'm leaving your corpse on the ground.
You tried. You're not gonna fight 3 people by yourself.
No, that's not
full
a thing.
Shields.
Especially when they just raped you like that. Like,
I do that when you go fight to see if you can handle it. I see how fast your thing goes down.
Bro, it's like Bo plays
Overwatch?
No, Dark Souls.
Does he?
Right? Do you know how like cancerous Dark Souls is? Have you ever played Dark Souls? It's cancer.
It's just cancer.
Okay, so you can't retain any of your abilities if you're killed. If you're murdered, it leaves a box where all of your skills and weapons and things.
You have to go back and get it, like Apex?
Right, you have to go back and get it. Okay. Like Apex. But the thing is that's for the whole fucking game. Apex, so you have to go through the whole game to get to the box where you died. Right, so like if you died right at the end of the game,
you have to go through the whole game without.
You've got to go through the whole game, collect a bunch of other shit just to get back to your box to collect that shit. And if you die again before you get back to your box, you lose all that shit.
No, I ain't playing.
Right, so there's no like.
It reminds me of from Superbad when he was playing the game. He's like, "Why did they make this if you can't?"
It's just cancer.
Nope, not doing it.
Like, there's some games, man, and I try to give them a chance, but it's like, oh my, even when it was free, right? Like, I've got it.
You got it.
I've got it. I can play it whenever I want.
Why don't you?
Because it's cancer.
You would break a controller, right?
I'd rather have testicular cancer than play that fucking game.
So why do you have the game?
Because it was free.
So this is the case when it's free, it's not for me?
I still collected it, right?
So like it's on your PlayStation.
It's on my
Wasting
PlayStation.
Gigs.
No, it's in the library.
Oh, okay.
So the cool thing about PlayStation, which I'm not sure about Xbox, if Adam was here, we'd know. But so PlayStation, if they put games in the library and they're free, you can purchase them and put them in the library.
Okay.
And then whenever you decide you want to play it or something like that, you can go back and play it however you see fit.
Okay.
You know, the more you know.
The more you know.
You know, it's like when I was looking through your shit, you've only got 16 games, so you've missed like 30 months worth of free games.
Fun. I got Apex Legends.
Right, it's the only thing you play.
So did you hear about our contest?
What contest?
We're giving away a $50 Amazon giveaway. Gift card?
Yeah, I think that's just bonkers.
Why is that bonkers?
Because I can't enter.
Oh, you're part of the show.
I know, but I want to enter.
What are you going to put the money towards? You're not going to reinvest.
I hadn't thought about that.
You're not going to reinvest into our show.
We have so much equipment and
DJ
things like
today?
we don't.
Well, DJ won the $50 and decided not to show up.
Yeah, I was going to take a day off. You know,
I was going to take a day off. But did you hear how you can win? Not you though.
How can I win, Josh?
I can tell you how a subscriber can win.
What do they have to like and subscribe? And
all they have to do is subscribe to our channel and put hashtag our talk show in the comments, and they have a chance to win a $50 Amazon gift card. Because apparently we hit 300 subscribers.
I like this mic.
Why do you like the mic?
I just lay my head down on it. Probably sounds like.
I kind of want to do a daily giveaway too, but no one has subscribed to hashtag.
You got money? You got daily giveaway money right now?
I'm doing what you gotta do. What you gotta do.
You daily.
I didn't go on the movie dates. I had money saved over. Like.
Oh, there you go. You didn't have to take nobody to Red Lobster and get them their cheddar biscuits.
Such
Bro, sometimes have you ever seen Norbert?
No.
You've never seen Norbert?
What's Norbert?
So it's with Eddie Murphy. You know how Eddie Murphy likes to do that? Or Eddie Murphy, fucking Tyler Perry, how they like to
play multiple characters.
Right. So it's
you forgot about the Master of Disguise.
Oh yeah. So it's one of those movies.
Okay.
Right, but so Eddie Murphy marries this just large woman.
Okay.
Who's very violent, and he plays this like little tiny, scared all the time man
Okay.
Right? So sometimes you remind me of that. It's like, go get me my cheddar biscuits, Josh.
Wow.
Like
Give me my cheddar biscuits.
You're just a beaten shell of a man.
Al Bundy.
Al Bundy. No, not even Al Bundy was somewhat like stand up for himself.
God damn it, Peg. Where's dinner? The store where you left it.
Right where you fucking left. Oh, it's in the kitchen where you have to cook it.
Oh, but there's no food in there, though.
There's no food
because it's at this grocery store. Oh, so you had a rough week?
One more time?
You had a rough week?
A rough week?
Yeah.
I mean, my week was fine. It was my wife who had a rough week. She wasn't feeling well.
You cooked?
I did.
You did. You cooked dinner.
Not very successfully.
It was good.
It was all right. It's probably not my best work.
It tastes like chicken.
It was chicken. Of course it tastes like chicken.
There was no extra, flair in there or anything.
No, just the Holy Trinity. Garlic
powder in there.
Garlic powder, salt and pepper. That's it.
No.
We're missing a co-host today. Normally we got a co-host I can throw off here. Last week I asked him how he would feel if he ate some fruit and turned into a rubber man.
How would you feel if someone kicked a rock at you?
I'd be a little upset.
Like, and the next thing you know, the other person just waved their arm and wind came.
I'd probably, if you're talking about Avatar, but I probably wouldn't be. I probably wouldn't be too. Legend of Korra is #2 on Netflix.
Why?
I don't know. It sucked.
It had better graphics.
It had better graphics.
Graphics aged well,
but the storytelling was stupid.
I saw the season finale, or the season book 2's finale was pretty good. Book 3's finale was pretty good.
Like I said, the cartoon animation, the fight scenes, it was all cool. I liked it, but it just
that part.
It sucked. The story was bullshit.
I think it's because you're just used to, like me. I criticize it because I'm like, no, Aang is the Avatar.
You mean Ung?
Aang.
It's Aang. Fucking M. Night Shyamalan.
Shyamalan.
Fucking guy.
But I think what it is we get used to a story being told a certain way, and then when you introduce basically a reboot or a remake, it's like, here's the same story, different people, and you're just like, what the fuck?
But see, that's like I was trying to. It wasn't a remake or a reboot. It was a continuation of the story. Like the story was supposed to continue on.
Story.
It's not.
Avatar was chosen to keep balance between a thing, and then some guy tried to disturb the balance. I mean, it's the same kind of story as if you're doing storytelling. You just took the same story and added different characters.
See, just like that, right?
They try the same shit Once Upon a Time. That's why season 7 sucked.
I mean, Flash, he faced how many speedsters did he face before he finally got?
Yeah, but it changes and there's character growth. Well, yes, the basic story of Flash is that he fights somebody and he gets faster. Yes,
right,
but this one's
you gotta get faster.
Avatar? She's now the Avatar, but she has no trainer.
The
only good thing about that is they brought back airbenders.
Right.
But then you said, first it was born airbenders, which would be the Aang legacy. Mm-hmm. And then somehow she went to the Speed Force. See, look, it's the Flash. She went into the Avatar state and lost connection.
The biggest thing, right, but that was different between her and Aang is Aang didn't get his ass kicked so goddamn always. Okay.
So goddamn always.
Korra kept getting her fucking teeth kicked in.
That's true. That man came out of the
when Aang faced you down. All right,
was she already a skilled waterbender?
She was a skilled water, fire, and
when they introduced her. Because Aang was just
he was just an airbender,
but he was a good airbender. He had the mark and everything. Mastery, yeah. He sneezed and flew. You get what I'm saying?
Blew the guard against the wall, sneezed at him and shit. That was funny.
It seems like they tried a new story with the same backstory. Avatar, person who's going to save the 4 nations. And then they introduced airbenders through when she went to the Avatar state. And somehow they all appear like a particle accelerator. So, then, this guy's like, I can fly because I studied. And now I have powers. And now I'm going to do it again. And it's just like, okay, so now you're just trying to fill the story. And then trying to make an arc and force it. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah, but that's the problem with a lot of movies and shows and things to come out is
now for 3 weeks you said he had powers. He's the most powerful airbender you ever fucking seen.
They put the pilots out and then they don't have anywhere to go after that. Right? They have
right. Because they didn't know it was gonna get picked up or not.
Right.
And they're like, "Oh shit, we love it. What else you got?" Like,
fuck.
George Lucas did this during Star Wars.
Right. They always have that problem.
He kissed his sister.
It's always right.
The one that I didn't give Chewie a medal.
Now I've got to explain away this crazy sister kissing
It's basically
thing.
making a whole universe based on something you didn't think was going to make it.
You know, where it's like Iron Man in the MCU.
They were like
they already always knew where they were going.
But they're just going to see if they were going to pick up to go.
Right.
Because remember, Iron Man was the first one of the MCU. Ghost Rider sucked. X-Men.
Right.
You know, get what I'm saying?
It was always the plan to end with Thanos.
Correct. Like Doctor Who kind of shit.
And they knew, right, that they needed a strong Avenger.
Yeah.
To start with, they needed somebody who was really going to hook everyone. They did Hulk
3 times.
Right. And Hulk couldn't do it on his own.
They haven't been a Captain America movie since the 60s.
Because there wasn't enough story and conflict. So we got
an Iron Man and a Robert Downey, what's underdog story, basically.
Right.
Okay. Because he made a perfect Iron Man.
Oh, yeah.
You know how they draw someone, like they knew that Ryan Reynolds was made for Deadpool, Charles Xavier, who was Patrick Stewart. You could tell in the cartoons and the comics, Patrick Stewart could play.
The new... Well, that's like, so you got Aquaman in the DC universe.
Correct.
Then you've got everybody, who's tried to play Aquaman, blah blah.
Yeah, with the TV show, they did some kind of pilot maybe thing with the guy who played Arrow,
right? And
Green Arrow.
Every time they've made an Aquaman to look like the Aquaman from the comics,
it looks like shit.
Right. It's always just
like the guy from Boys. Right?
Just horrible.
Remember, he had the freaking
But then they got Momoa to do it, and they're like, no, we just want you to be yourself.
Be you.
But be Aquaman.
Yeah.
Right? Like
we don't need to give you the orange tights. They even did the orange tights in Smallville.
Right. He had the orange and yellow towards the end.
Yeah, his whole suit. Yeah. But not even in Justice League.
The way that dude is built... Right,
he's Aquaman,
like a brick fucking shit house.
Well, just like they got Thor. Thor was built he was built like Thor.
Chris Hemsworth, yeah,
he's built like Thor.
Well, and it's just the whole demeanor was there.
It's like and you got the accent. Thor's a Norse god. You're Thor.
The thing is these characters are already written.
Correct.
Okay, and even if you're trying to change the story to make it your own,
correct.
Okay, there's still a vision of what the character looks like in everybody's head.
So we're not going to talk about Venom and Spider-Man 3?
No.
How horrible.
But Venom the movie...
That was fine.
Was good.
I would think during that time with Spider-Man 3, you could have got Brock Lesnar to do a fill-in for Venom. Because he had the shoulders, Brock Lesnar. From the animated series.
Yeah, and the first stun he did and fell on his stomach, he shit himself.
The stand-in.
Fucking
He's
Brock
just the
Lesnar, poor guy. Stone Cold Steve Austin's got a little podcast show where he interviews different wrestlers and stuff.
Does he?
Yeah.
So they're actually friends? It's all fake?
Yeah, wrestling's all fake.
Wrestling's
fake. The injuries aren't. I don't want to, Josh. You can hear me just fine. Stop telling me how to live my life.
I'm so sorry. So he interviews other wrestlers like Mankind, Mick Foley,
all of
Goldberg.
them, Undertaker, The Big Show. Speaking of The Big Show, do you know he's got his own show on Netflix?
I saw the last season a little bit, and he had the other wrestlers come on, and they did that dancing thing.
Yeah, towards it was Rikishi.
I get all my news from TikTok.
Mankind.
TikTok's the new Facebook.
The worst part is The Rock, right? Dwayne The Rock Johnson.
Bigger now than when he was wrestling?
Oh, yeah. Way bigger.
Way bigger.
Right? Don't get me wrong. He was big as The Rock. But now that he's Dwayne The Rock.
Oh, my God.
Right?
He still does his workout. The Hulk Hogan still does his workout.
Jumanji 1 and 2.
They all still do their workout. They're addicted to the gym.
You know what the worst part is that the wrestling wasn't even where he started. You remember Get Shorty?
No, he was in college football, Miami Hurricanes.
Yeah, he did the football thing.
Oh, he tried acting first before he went to wrestling?
Yeah, he was an actor.
But he was a legacy.
Well, that's the thing. He did the wrestling, but he also did the acting, so.
I thought I saw him in Walking Tall, Scorpion King, Game Plan. This is like right off. But he was in Get Shorty.
Yeah, you remember? So you remember the first one, right? It was Oh shit, I can't
Not Danny
remember.
DeVito, but the other one. The one that was in Home Alone.
The second one was with Danny DeVito.
The first one was the guy from Home Alone.
The first...
Joe Pesci?
No, it was about the Shylock. Fuck, I can't remember his name either.
Shorty was about that lawyer guy.
No, that you're thinking of my cousin Vinny.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking of.
So Get Shorty, there was a first one where this guy, he's a Shylock. He goes around collecting debts and stuff like that for a bookie. Well, he got tired of that, went to Hollywood looking for some guy who owed him money.
Okay.
Decided he wanted to produce films and stuff like that instead of being a Shylock.
That costs money.
Right, but he was like, it's really not that different. It's just being a bully.
So he's going to other people to get money for the movie.
Right. So blase, he makes this movie, makes his change on his career or whatever. The next movie comes around, they try to kill him. Right, that doesn't work.
Because it's John.
No, it's John Travolta who's the main character.
Get Shorty.
And then The Rock was
the enforcer.
No, he was whatchamacallit's bodyguard, the guy from Dodgeball.
Vince Vaughn.
You're right. He was Vince Vaughn's bodyguard, who was trying to get into acting.
Ah, okay.
Right. It's a great movie.
I like younger Vince Vaughn movies. What was it, Swingers and skinny Vince Vaughn.
The thing is
he's like a tall fucking guy.
Just like that, right? You don't know The Rock's in there because it's an older movie.
Did he have the chain and the little hair? Like that picture you see all over the internet.
Well, he was playing a gay man.
Like the 80s.
Oh, it was like I said.
Did you see how big he was in Pain and Gain with the what's his name, Mark Wahlberg, and the guy that was Falcon.
I have no.
Oh yeah, and then Mark Wahlberg's like, I'm gonna make you. I see your mom looking at me. I'll be your stepdad, okay? Don't fuck with me. But it's basically about they own a gem, but he's like fucking ripped in that one.
I'm just saying though, like a lot of the wrestlers, if they're smart, they get into acting, right? So like,
but they're already acting. They're charismatic. They read a script. They do rehearsals.
Well,
then they ad lib. But it's still they have a character.
Right.
So he has some training, even with wrestling. It was like that flair.
It's like when they did that wrestling.
Hulk Hogan was He-Man, wasn't he?
No.
No, he was one of the other one. He was in the 90s.
He might have been.
He was He-Man.
Maybe. I don't remember a whole lot of movies.
He ate fried chicken.
He ate fried chicken.
I remember. But no, he was acting. I think Kane acted in a horror movie.
Kevin Nash was in Longest Yard.
So was Stone Cold. So was Goldberg.
Yes. So was Stone Cold.
Goldberg had to have his own, what's it called? Jockstrap.
Yeah, he was
too big.
They called him the Hammer. He says you can either tackle him or hit him over the hammer with that, or hit him over the head with that hammer.
Chris Rock and Adam Sandler come together in a movie.
Oh man, yeah, those two are the funny as fuck.
Not even like grown up, because they all came from Saturday Night Live, like David Spade and all that. But like even Chris Rock in The Longest Yard with,
and they're both distinguished comedians.
He's a token black guy, for Adam Sandler, because he can say the things we can't, kind of thing, and that's just his comedy. That's his thing.
I liked. I can't remember. See, I'm bad with actors' names and stuff like that. Like I can't.
You don't know their names. I know their characters.
I know a lot of their characters, but I just names and stuff. Man, I suck at them. I wouldn't remember my own name if my wife didn't remind me.
Or you can't pronounce their names. Like who?
So that's why I didn't date a lot.
You have to remember their names?
Because I had to remember their names. And it was difficult. I called my wife Baby for 6 months until I remembered her name.
You didn't call her Tuesday?
No, it wasn't Tuesday. Although that would have been
a lot cool of the sports people go into acting. Bam Margera was in Grind because it was a skateboarding movie.
That was more of like cameos. Cameos are different than acting.
Think so?
Right? Well, because like...
Cameo King.
Back to The Rock, there's a lot. He has a lot of films where he is the center of attention.
Oh, he was in. I saw he was also in. Oh, no, who was it? The other. Yeah, he was in.
He had a movie with the big
wrestling
gorilla.
Movie. No, the wrestling movie.
Oh, the family.
No, not that one. The first one that had what's his name from Scream.
No, he wasn't in Ready to Rumble.
Yeah, he was just an extra. He was working out when they went to go talk to Diamond
I love
Dallas
that
Page.
movie, Ready to Rumble.
Foreign objects.
Knocked her ass out. Saw her boobs and just hit her across the head.
Rose McGowan.
Yeah.
Like, I know her from Charmed. No, but like, she married Marilyn Manson.
That's it. And made a bunch of movies of her own. One where she didn't have a leg. She just had a gun for a leg.
Quentin Tarantino movie?
Overdrive.
Tank Girl?
Tank Girl was a different one.
I always get her confused because she had the freaking gun on her. She had a gun, right?
She had a gun on her leg, but she didn't have a tank.
What else movie was similar to that? Sucker Punch was similar.
See, I've never seen Sucker Punch.
It's some kind of deep psychological movie.
Yeah, I'm not.
Like it transitions between the real world
and
fantasy.
I'm not into the deep psychological stuff. I like a lot of, so like when I watch shows, I like my flashes and stuff like that and my fantasy
storyline.
Right, but I also like, the informational type shit. Like I liked Ice Road Truckers because I liked learning about the physics of the ice under the water and how they drive on it. I like
watching consultant TV shows. Like Lucifer, Mentalist, Psych. When you had a normal
Leverage.
person,
Leverage
consultants.
That
never works in real life. Like a nightclub owner is going to be a full-time consultant.
I mean, he
just keeps saying he's a devil.
He was also the devil, so I don't think
you don't watch Supernatural, do you?
No, I don't.
And Supernatural, devil's in a cage because Michael put him there, right? So one of the main characters is the vessel for Lucifer. While they're in the cage together, he's like, what are you going to do? Like, he asked the devil, what are you going to do when you get out of here? He was like, I don't know. Maybe go move to L.A. and solve crimes. So they were making fun of Lucifer.
Yeah, speaking of Lucifer, that's getting a 5th season?
5th and 6th. Part 1 comes out Friday. Like I said, remember last time, like I tried to ask you what happened with the 3rd season, and I'm like, what are these 2 episodes? You're like, oh, it got canceled by Fox. So like, fuck it, I don't care.
I mean, again,
and then Netflix picked up season 4, which the characters changed, but not slightly. You went from Chloe being a romantic interest to her just wanting Lucifer as a friend, knowing what she found out about him. But you can see that her whole demeanor changed. Because
how do you date an angel?
What's her name's pregnant by one?
But it's like being in love with gravity.
Well, I have an issue because I'm trying to study writing and directing and all that. Is that you notice the different changes in a character. We want our character arc,
right?
But you go from you can tell that because it's a different production company, that you can tell their characters slightly changed a little bit,
right? Well,
it doesn't go with the first main. Like Supergirl did the same thing when Supergirl came from CBS to CW.
You can ruin a character just in a matter of seconds.
Oh yeah. Well, again, it depends what the producer or the writer wants,
right? And that's
I don't like when they change too much out of character. Like we always mention the first episode of House. Remember how Wilson was when he didn't give a shit with House's shenanigans? And then when the pilot got picked up, Wilson changed and he was more sympathetic and caring?
Yeah, I guess.
Like from the first episode, he's like, House, who are you? Like he knew who House was.
Right.
Like he's just like, oh, ex-wife.
I mean,
he's
he
would hide he hid the girl.
You went to med school with him.
You know him. And in the second episode, his whole character demeanor changed. He's like, House, why are you doing this? House, why are you going to be a dick? When you know this entire time why he's a dick. Same thing happened in a show called Lie to Me. The guy never lied, and by the 3rd season, all the guy does was one of the characters is lie.
I think my biggest problem is when they try to write stuff away.
Like we didn't know it's like in Heroes?
Right, like you're right. Like Heroes,
let's be in the family. he's fucking injected.
Like even Flash, this season, they got canceled early. So they had to just leave big plot holes. Like Iris is still missing. Where the fuck is Iris?
Oh, Corona did that, but never. I didn't even know it was a mid-season finale or comes. I'm like watching it and it says to be continued. I'm like, this doesn't feel like a Flash finale.
Sorry, folks, we can't because everything wasn't wrapped up nicely on a.
We got Nora. She disappeared. You had the whole character arc come to all full development, and now you're just like, well, this guy is the bad guy. No, this girl's the bad guy. Here's Crisis, and Iris is still missing. You're just like, what?
Right. Good luck, everybody else.
This sounds like Arrow when he went to the future.
And see, that's the thing. Like, if Flash seasons wrap up a lot like the Doctor Who episodes. Okay, they wrap up everything in a nice little neat bow. and then bam, cliffhanger. Bang. Right, so you're just focused on this cliffhanger for the next few months,
like the season 2 episode when the portal opened up,
right?
Or season 3, I'm sorry, when the portal opened up, he goes, "I have to go inside the Speed Force."
Or like how when the Doctor regenerates, they just show the regeneration, right? They show right up to the point that he's regenerated.
It shows their face, boom, done.
That's it, right? So now you're just like, fuck, who is this person?
Well, that's what happened in season 3 with the Flash. To defeat Savitar, they get the other Flash out.
Yeah, but...
And no, it's like, okay, we're good. We're going to get married. Oh, by the way, I have to go in the Speed Force.
Savitar really pissed me off.
Why?
Because I knew the whole time.
He
kept saying it. I am the future Flash.
Oh. Yeah, I saw that in one of the episodes of the Mind thing.
He that's the thing. He kept saying it over and over again every time. I am the future Flash.
I like how he figured it out.
Not I'm from the future.
I am future
Flash. I am the future Flash.
They also showed you a different side of Barry Allen, too. Yeah.
Well, I mean...
Twice, though. That's twice. The first one was Savitar, and when he went to the future the first time, when Barry grew his hair out to be Emo
Barry, yeah.
And he gave up on life, basically. Is basically the clone version of that.
Yeah, and that's just like how they wrapped that up with a nice neat bow.
Until
Nora was always going to die. Nora was always going to get run, or not Nora. Fucking Iris was always going to get run through the chest.
Oh, and then freaking HR.
But it was HR. That was the second time because Barry had gave him inspiration.
I'm saying the difference between Flash and Arrow. Flash is every season is an emotional roller coaster.
Right. Arrow is just dark and broody, and it's like you expect the bad shit to happen. It had
like a slow arc. Because then when he met Flash, he kind of changed. Like you can see over time, he's like, I guess we do get a happy ending. And I like the way they composed the music to match each one. Kind of like Superman has a brighter thing to it, and Arrow doesn't. Yeah, and then you have Batman's like, dun 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 dun. Like.
Yes, yeah, just like that. So they didn't have enough faith in themselves that they could actually do a Batman. Right? They're like,
besides
we can't.
Gotham. But again, it was the story of James Gordon. Jim Gordon.
Jim Gordon, right? It's basically Jim Gordon and all the villains' stories and arcs.
It's like Smallville when he fought everyone before Superman.
Right, and the only way he's going to become Batman is they've run it into season like 55, and he's finally old enough to do anything.
Technically, we did see Batman, and it was voiced by our animation Batman, Michael Conley.
To me, Gotham was a good attempt. Right, at telling a decent story.
It was also on a roller coaster.
But it
was like sucky good. But I think that's all we're going to talk about today. Thank you guys for joining in. Don't forget to catch us on Tuesdays.
Oh, you're done already?
Well, I see you moving
around.
I know your back hurts.
Well, we're still at 42 minutes. I probably got another 10, 15 minutes in me.
Well, hold your thought, people.
Yeah. Oh, sorry, we're not done yet. I mean, we can be. If you,
I was just worried about his back. I see him moving around.
There's 5 people in here. If you want us to be done, just tell us to go fuck off, and we'll leave.
Go fuck ourselves.
Hey, you guys suck.
Why are we even watching this? What does this have to do with West Palm Beach sales?
Why have I stayed in here?
Because we're selling a contest.
We're selling Josh's booty, his cheddar biscuits. Josh will take you on an all luxury date to Red Lobster, and then a nice stroll down the beach. Well, where he can tell you about his cheddar biscuits.
The beaches were closed due to COVID. So we still had to stand 6 feet apart.
All right, so in 2021.
Wait, hold on. So we have this mat. We have the mask. How awkward it is for the first kiss.
Oh, that might be weird.
Right? How do teeny boppers now get their first kiss when they have to wear a mask in public?
It'd be crazy, right? They're standing at Clematis. They take their mask off to kiss. 2 cops fucking tackle
their asses. We're a tyrannical government.
Now, see, here's my next question, right? So that's a mask, right?
Yeah.
Okay, but this is also a mask back here.
Yeah.
Right?
Yes.
So if I wear that out in public,
I like the guy that came in with the KK mask. Thought the same thing.
Okay, but it's not a KKK mask. It's clearly a
yeah, but there's
raccoon.
an opening for your what's it called to come out.
So I just have to put a mask on. You
gotta put a mask on a mask.
Just put a mask on a mask.
Oh, wow, guys! Do you want DJ to wear the mask in public? Comment down below.
just run through.
I want him to go buy cigarettes.
I want to drive around, but I
want to know they would check your ID. Did you see that shit on TikTok when they're dressing like old people to buy liquor?
I could do that at 16 years old. So
well, you're fucking 8'9".
Right,
so.
I was 6 foot.
I like how your height changes every episode.
I was 12'32".
It reminds me of Dazed and Confused when they're talking about the football coach's mom because it kept changing.
All right.
God, that was such a great movie. I like movies because you know how you have the sequences that can go for like weeks or years or anything like example Avengers 5 years later.
Yeah, I thought
things
that was
like
stupid.
Things like Clerks and Clerks 2 and Dazed and Confused all in one day. I like all in one day movies like or Project X
11:45 where it all happened
everything
right
that
in
happens
that
in
15
one
minutes.
day.
You know, I thought to me Avengers Endgame was bullshit.
It was like two different movies.
Right, because
two different feels.
Infinity War, it would have ended there, okay? Because let me tell you something. In all the comic books. Yeah, but
they want that money.
You know who gets his ass fucking stomped out?
Thanos.
You know who stomps his ass out?
Squirrel Girl.
No, the Hulk.
No, Squirrel Girl beat him too.
Right.
And Doctor Doom. And Doctor Doom could have whooped Thanos' ass.
But normally in the comic books.
Did you see the TV show Avengers Assemble?
Oh yeah,
they all fucked him up.
Whooped his ass.
But
in this movie, he's like, "Oh no, I don't want to come out."
The Hulk is so powerful; he can stomp on the planet and crack
the life out of Thanos.
He beat up all the Marvel universe.
And then you just turn around and focus on Stargirl.
Ghost Rider could have beat.
Or Miss Marvel.
Ghost Rider beat Galactus. So imagine all the deaths.
That's why Ghost Rider wasn't there.
All the deaths of everybody that Thanos killed for guilt.
And then, of course, Smart Hulk was never, He
was introduced for the Fantastic Four. It was Joe Fixit. He was a smarter Gray Hulk.
Yeah, he was Gray Hulk.
Not Professor Hulk.
But Professor Hulk wasn't gray in the movie. He was just green and...
Yeah, there was a Gray
Bruce
Hulk.
Banner.
Joe Fixit.
Then he couldn't fight for shit.
Right? He's like, this is the meeting.
Yeah, it's like, fuck out of here.
You get anger. You have unlimited power. If you watch Hulk versus Thor and versus Wolverine, when you took Bruce Banner out of the Hulk,
he'd have just turned to Red Hulk and been done with it. He
almost destroyed every Asgardian there. He just beat the shit out of everybody.
But did you see him grab that wolf and fucking Looney Tune his ass? Just...
He fought that thing that flew through the sky.
But Thanos. Get out of here.
The Titan.
The Mad Titan.
The Mad
Titan. Don't forget that.
But how did you feel when Captain America picked up that Thor? The Thor's hammer. Picked up Thor's hammer.
I mean, technically, I guess that would work if Thor was holding the hammer and you picked up Thor.
I don't think you can make lightning come though.
But Matt did an episode on that. It's like, are you technically worthy if you pick up Thor and Thor's holding the hammer?
Because Thanos beat the shit out of fucking Thor.
Well, he still broke the shield and kicked the shit out of them.
Because they were thinking that whatever the glove was made from, his weapon was made from it. Y'all suck fake news. Thank you, Christian.
I guess we should get off.
No, it's my employee.
Oh.
How is it fake news, Christian? Yeah, shut up here too.
Did it?
Yeah. Tell us, Christian. Oh, no, you don't want to talk.
Apparently we're fake news. Well, you got to remember there's a delay.
Oh.
So, it's probably the only time he can say you suck because he's afraid you fire him.
He suck fake news. Oh, because I said we were playing Apex.
Oh. Fake news. I tried. Josh wouldn't let me.
But no, really, how'd you feel? Did you watch it in theaters or at home?
Oh, I don't go out to theaters and pay for that shit. The only time I go out to theater if it's free.
See, the drive-in.
Or when Kim worked at a theater, I'd go there.
So you watched it at home?
Yeah, I just waited for it to come out.
Oh, man. I just wanted attention. You just wanted to... I can't type fast enough. Ladies and gentlemen, Christian.
But yeah, no, I just waited for it to come out.
So you're at home, you watched it. Fucking Thor gets...
But again...
The hammer gets picked up, goes to him.
It wasn't shocking because he shaked the bitch in the 2 movies before.
You didn't go, holy shit.
No, and it was in the comics.
I did.
It was in the comics.
I know, but still. Okay, how about when all of them came out?
I thought the Girl Power Avenger thing was cool, right?
You
like when it was
She's
all
not alone.
Right, when it was all the women.
Did you like when Tony Stark hugged Spider-Man?
Yeah, that was okay. right? Because it was just a sure shock the dude was back.
Just after 5 years for him.
Right.
Yeah, thought he died forever.
You know, we didn't think anything. It was dust. But
had his picture upside down.
I think it was kind of bullshit that just killed Tony off right at the end of that. Like, all this could have been prevented if Hulk would have grabbed Thanos by the foot and did the same thing to him that he did to Loki.
Actually, did you see that Doctor Strange told us to take one stone and he wouldn't be powerful? Because he goes like this. No. That was the joke of it. He just take one stone.
No. He told him
I know, one chance. But the joke of it, so he did this. He goes, because he just saw him take the stone out the punch captain. He's like, just take the stone out.
Here we go. We're going to take all the stones and just snap your ass out of existence. Be done with it.
Out of existence. And he died. So the last scene, when apparently in my mom, his mom says hi. Hi, Maribel. Oh. So the last scene, apparently, Tom Holland thought it was...
I thought he said, your mom says hi? Like, that's fucking rude. Your mom says hi.
Tom Holland said that because he leaked secrets so much, he thought he was going to a wedding, and then Tony wasn't there at the funeral.
Oh, yeah, because
he was always leaking shit. Like, I remember a picture of him holding up that says "Do not release" to the public, and he's holding the script up to Facebook Live. He's like, "They don't tell me nothing."
Fucking guy.
I just get on set, and they're just like, "Do this."
This scene, you're gonna flip around like an acrobat. Your mom says that.
But you didn't like the funeral, and when he was talking, it was a little. Did you like the chemistry between him and his daughter?
To be honest, I thought the whole ending was bullshit.
You just want to keep Robert Downey Jr.
Well, that too. I liked the first two Iron Men.
I didn't like the third.
The third one, I get it. He was having trouble, PTSD and stuff like that.
Yeah,
I understand.
Was it too colorful?
But you're fucking Iron Man.
You saved the world.
Get your big boy pants on. Okay. Right, and let's do this.
Okay,
we
blew up all his shit.
We don't have we don't have time for this horse shit.
He straight did it at him.
Okay.
Destroyed all of his shit.
Straight pulled it at him.
And then he's like, he took it out, and then you see him in what's it called? Age of Ultron, when he didn't need it. And he's like, so you could have took that shit out the whole fucking time? With the magnet. With the magnet.
Would have been that easy.
So you're just upset because Tony's gone. Did you like the chemistry between him and his daughter?
I can't. You know what? I wouldn't mind seeing an older her, and then like
become Iron Lad.
The daughter and stuff like.
It was fantastic.
What?
That's what he said.
Oh, I thought it was a good movie. I just thought it was horse shit. Because all that shit could have been prevented. You just would have unleashed Hulk on fucking
correctly
Thanos.
But Sony's like, no.
Right? You'd have beat Thanos into the goddamn ground where he belonged. And then it would have been the end of it.
I like how that one bitch died quickly.
That's like...
The one that killed... the one that stabbed Vision. And
yeah.
Like, she came out and the Black Panther's bodyguard bitch just killed her instantly.
Oh, fucking... What is it? The big guy with the hammer got stepped on by Ant-Man. I was like, why did we do this?
Oh, no, it was Korg and the Meek that fought him first when they first ran up.
Yeah. It was ridiculous.
And besides, Hulk's arm hurt, okay? It was all fried up. And
Thor could literally bust the planet in half with one arm behind his back and no legs.
Is he worthy?
Right. What do you think Hulk could do to it?
We need World Breaker Hulk. Design purpose.
World Breaker Hulk.
F you mean haters. Wow. That's not nice, Christian.
They're very, very angry.
Very angry, Christian.
I feel like when you get to work Saturday, he's gonna punch you in the face.
They were like, we can't have him beat Thanos just yet. The movie won't be long enough.
Right. We need two movies, so Hulk can't just come out in the beginning and whoop his ass. I
like the beginning of Infinity War when they were boxing it out and fucking Thanos beat the fuck out of him.
Oh man, it never.
Hulk's like, I'm the strongest.
That would have happened in 3 seconds, and then Hulk would have threw his ass into space. Hulk would have snatched as soon as Hulk would have got a hold of him, bro. Right. Like, he just beat up Hulk.
The question is, why didn't Thor come in and help? Like,
well, because Thor had the other four standing over top of him.
Right.
But again, right? Like, I just don't think that would have been a thing.
And he didn't even use the Power Stone to beat the Hulk.
I've seen, like I said, I've seen all the cartoons and comics and stuff like that. And when Hulk hits a motherfucker, he hits a motherfucker. Like, they didn't know it.
And the comic called Willowbreaker Hulk.
At no point
he beat the fuck out of every Marvel character there was, including the equality person of Superman's version.
Right.
And Marvel beat the fuck out of him too. Beat Bolt, the guy from Inhumans. If he speaks, he fucks you up. Beat his ass on the moon.
You remember the Gravity guy from Avengers, the TV series?
Yeah.
Dude, that dude was nasty. Right.
The Hulk beat his ass.
Hulk whoop the tartar sauce out of him.
He whoops Thing's ass. They fight all the time.
Right,
like the Thing could have beat Thanos. Literally, he beat Bolt, like Black Bolt. He beat his ass on the moon. The guy can speak and shred your brain cell. Like, beat his ass on the moon.
Don't have a whole lot of brain to shred.
Came down, beat up the Avengers, beat up the X-Men. Like, he was Willowbreaker. Holy shit.
I don't know.
They're like, we can't have him beat him. Oh, that's funny.
Yeah, they just needed more movie time.
I saw Twilight and Harry Potter do it, so I'm like, sounds good to me.
I'd rather go back and watch Princess Diaries again. That was a
Part
more
1 or 2.
That was a more meaningful movie than
the only 2-parter the DJ wants to watch is The End of Time.
Oh man,
Doctor Who Part 1 and 2.
That was a good one. It's kind of bullshit because they lost everybody.
Oh man, I love David Tennant's speech at the end. He's like, I could do so much more, but I have to save you, a regular old human. I don't want to go.
I don't want to go.
He always says that. Did you watch the Doctor Who with the girl?
I haven't seen any of it yet.
Because you have to pay for it.
Because I have to pay for it, right? I don't have a way to watch it yet, or else I would be.
I liked it. I do miss
How'd
Peter.
You watch it?
It was on Amazon before it got taken off.
Why didn't you call me and say something?
I lied. I watched it on an Android box.
Where do we get one of those?
Well, the service.
Also, I want to enter our contest.
So that's all the time we have for today. Thank you for watching.
Don't fuck it. Just run the contest. How do you do that?
What?
Run the contest video again. Hit that bitch and...
Run the contest.
Yeah, just run the contest. Hit the button. We can leave. It was nice talking to y'all. 57 minutes, 8 seconds.
Catch us Tuesdays.
Catch us Tuesdays with your favorite friend, Adam. And don't forget to like, subscribe, hashtag our talk show. All the other fun stuff, and have a good one.
Thank you for tuning in. I'm Josh. I'm one of the hosts of our talk show. And in 4 weeks, we'll be celebrating 1 year on YouTube. And to celebrate that, what we would like to do is do a $50 Amazon giveaway if we reach 300 subscribers before our 1 year. If not, we'll give away a $25 Amazon gift card. And to enter, all you have to do is subscribe and put hashtag our talk show on any of our social medias, comments, anything. Tweet us, Facebook, share. So once again, if we get 300 subscribers in the next month, we would give away a $50 Amazon gift card. If not, a $25 Amazon gift card to one of